Okay. Yeah, so good evening, each and everyone. This is the overview virtual session for our AGM according to the invitation letter that we had. We included a virtual session at the end so that members who are not able to come physically here can be able to get to know what we have been discussing. I'm Rogers Mukalele, the secretary, and I'm going to be handing over to Mr. Wejuli to take us through the agenda. We are going to be brief because we're just giving a recap of some of the things we have discussed, and then we shall be able to proceed. So, Mr. Wejuli, you are welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Now to get started, let's run through our agenda. And if there are any amendments that need to be done in the agenda, then we shall have to make them before we proceed. To begin with, we have an opening prayer, quick introductions, the AGM minutes of 2022, chairperson's report, reactions, consideration of SACCO policies, consideration of the new SACCO system, resolutions, and any other business, then closing prayer. So right before we actually get started, I think let's have quick amendments of the agenda. Any suggestions?
Okay, so
any suggestions?
The agenda, I think because of time, anyway, I don't know if we can quickly run through the items. Chairman,
I think let's, we have a gentleman who is going to speak to us.
Yes.
So because of his schedule and time, I thought we'd fix him immediately after introductions.
Okay.
So, as agenda 3. Briefing about.
Yeah, we're going to listen. I'll get speaker.
SACCO. About SACCO what?
Yeah.
About SACCO from the chair, St. Lucas SACCO. Is there anything that we need to add to the agenda? Should we add up to the agenda?
Yes.
Okay. So the agenda is adopted with an amendment.
We are reconnecting.
When we are going back, represent messages. Thank you, Papa. We thank you, Jesus. We thank you for the Spirit. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. And this is the prayer. So briefly, can we get quick introductions from the members around? I think I'll get started. I'm called Wejuli Moses, the chair of the ITAM SACCO. Thank you all members for coming. I think I'll move to my right.
Dennis Monda.
Dennis Monda, yes. Gentlemen. Introduction. Okay.
Okay.
On my left.
Captain Marshall, Treasury.
Yes. We are on introductions.
No, right, a member.
No rise.
Okay.
Yes.
Rogers Mukalele, Secretary of the SACCO.
Finally, our
In Addison. In Addison.
okay.
Glad to be part of you today.
We are so glad to have you here. And right away, as we had agreed on the agenda, minute number 3, we're going to have a brief talk about SACCOs from our guest. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I felt like I should stand maybe when we like looking at each other.
Yes.
Yes, as I say that my name is Twine Addison. I'm the chairperson, St. Luke Church Mulago Family Healing Circle. Professional, I'm a public health specialist. I'm a health tutor, so I'm a teacher in health setting. However, I practice public health. That's what I'm passionate about. I teach teaching health institutions. Yes, so Rogers has been our member. He's a member of the executive even. I think that's why he got the vision. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, St. Luke's Family Healing Circle, we started in 2015. And the first sitting we had 9 people. In fact, we are 10. We are 10 people. We are 9, then we brought on the 10th person. We started small. If I can give an overview, because by then our shares was 5,000. Then savings, we have a mandatory saving of 50,000. But our beginning share was 5,000. So when we went for registration, they challenged us. They are like, for the support stand, you need money. You get it? So we came and sat the executive. Because by then I was selected as an interim chairperson. Because we are starting, we are like, you don't know where to begin. So when we went for registration, they told that for the support stand, you need money to sustain it. And especially the focus was on shares. Because the money you can get up, or everyone has a crisis, like I need my savings, I need my savings, I need my savings. And you give, even us, it is hitting us. Sometimes you get up in the morning and everyone, it's like 4 people having savings of 15 million, 15 million. They are like, I need to withdraw my savings. And by policy savings, you're saving. Wherever it is needed, you disburse it. You don't withhold it. So long as the person needs it, disburse it. Because by policy SACCO of the SACCO, so long as we are registered, not this group, then you are supposed to give someone savings. Maybe shares, that's what you can. So when they said that when they told us that you need to grow shares, we came and sat the executive. Executive, we are 7. And in those 7 members, this chairperson, secretary, general secretary, this secretary, treasurer, then 2 committee members. So that's what makes our executive. Then we have the advisors, who are 3 members who are supposed to oversee. Then the loans department is alone. It's not, it's being separate, it's different from the executive. However, we are having an assistant administrator who sits in the office. That one is hired. Doesn't make any decision in the matters of the executive. She doesn't do what. For her, she's just to receive the people's data and enter it in the system. That is her role. She doesn't make any decision in matters of the service, because she's taken as a hired person. Yes. Now, what comes, like what makes us up, as I have said, to shares. Because shares keep the circle running. And how shares operate is that it is part of the investment capital. Because by policies, according to the act of the circle, you are supposed to invest what? Shares. However, with our little mind that we are having, sometimes we approach people's what? Savings, we invest, which is okay. But by policy, we are supposed to be what? Investing what? Shares. Yes. Yes. Then one of the policy of the requirement policy that I found, what is that a member must be 18 years and above to join the circle. Because it means that that person is an adult, understands finances, we can discuss financial matters. Then, like at least the minimum membership should be 50 members. Yeah. That is the minimum, at least 50 members and above. However, they can throw it, they can liaise with the agricultural circles. And for those agricultural circles, because they are the village level, what they can issue, but the minimum number is saying is supposed to be what? Yes. Then I was so glad to realize that the current test circle is the teacher's circle. I found Mukono Kayumba, teacher's circle, as the best circle in Uganda currently. You see, there was the land was the what? But those circles are there, they have done. You know what makes it when they are rating? They look at the part of services and the products, because the products that you offer, you are able to offer loads. Yes, there are other circles which have come up to grow. The Chichus, the Chamuku, Safu, the Chamungas, the St. Francis. Those circles have grown there in something. Then there was, I saw something like the North Angre, something like, yes, it is Angre Circle, which was something on 42 billion. How do you come there? Anyways, how do you reach there as a circle? To reach, I was seeing NSF in trillions. Yet, how do you come to reach over there? How you reach there is one, you need the committed members who sit regularly. Because we sat here in the night. Yes, we sat here in the night in the office. We could sit up to 10 sometimes. Find us we are struggling because currently now you have a little finances, but you have to sit to see that you bring everyone on the speed. Because point number one is that people you are vision bearers. Yes. And you are having these people who have just joined, who are still growing. Yeah. You get it? They are just still growing, and you can't tell their speed. Interestingly, I was checking and I found that out of the 10 members the group we started, almost like 6 members left. You get it? But we remain the 4 to drive the what? The vision. You get it? Then we market it. Yes, for us, we are lucky that we are near the church and near the training institutions whereby we put these young people, we bring them when they have just what? When they have just graduated. And these young people, for them, they come with little expenses. So if find someone is able to deposit for you 1 million. So one of the policies that someone should not have shares 3/3 of the circle, the total circle money. That is on the issue of shares. Yes. But savings, someone can save any money he can wants. Because the requirement of the circle is savings. But if someone, like for us, like on our account, is that if someone has 5,000, it is okay to go to the account and deposit and say that the center have deposited 5,000. It is okay. Because it is a circle and the policy allows it. It's like your bank account. The much you want to go and save is what you deposit there. Then, yes, that is one of the main things that someone should not own, like 3/4 of the total shares. Because means that when that person pulls up or sells the shares, then the circle will not continue. But also the major thing that happens that we need to understand that you need to see how best are you going to increase your numbers. Because like we started, as I told you that we started with that, but now we have grown our shares and our share has been 5,000. Sorry, we lifted our share to 50,000 as a minimum share entry. Yes, you need to have the minimum share entry. And if the person is to join you here now, this is the standard policy that the share someone should have. Yes, so that you helps you to boost what? Your shares. Because the most important thing that something that you need to work around is how can you boost shares. Savings is not SACCO money. What is the SACCO money is the shares. Because for us, we boosted it and we start in a meeting and we have it and we are like, for every person who is having savings on how his or her account, we pass the vote. We are like, let everyone buy 5 shares. Convert his or her savings 5 shares. Yes, her savings 5 shares.
Each share 50,000.
Yes, each share 50,000. We voted it, we stamped it, and we went on. Because as executive, you as an executive committee, you should, one of the things that you need to do, like in everything that you are doing, you should work towards lifting the SACCO. And the policies that you are going to pass, you are going to formulate, should focus on how best can you raise the bar up. Get it? Because at the end of it, all people want to withdraw their money savings, they put it there. I just come pick the money, go. Get it, which is not good, which has not helped the SACCO. So, as we sit in the meeting for us executive, there are things to be sit, we vote them in an executive, then we take them in the what? The AGM. We are like, this is what we want. This is what we want, we expect it can help us, and people are always positive to support it. Then another thing, Rogers asked me about 2% reducing. Our interest is 2% reducing. At first it was at 3. Then we voted it out. We are like, let's vote it to what? 2% reducing. Because at 3% it is okay when people are still taking these small monies. Like 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. But when you approach 25 millions, you will find that's a lot of money. And by policy, a SACCO should be below the bank. The bank, the rate of the SACCO should be below the bank rate. Because when you raise above the bank rate, then it means that you are going to push people from you to the bank, and people will go into the bank. And there are these currently, there are these microfinances. They are offering people loan as far as something like 1.7, 2.5. When you go to these microfinances, for them they wrap. You see this government system where they are giving money for 5 years. So if people can land on that money, then they will give. And currently they are not quite. So what we needed to do, we need to bring our interest as low as possible. Then attract people to take the money in the SACCO. Because having 100 million currently seated on the SACCO account doesn't help anything. It's true. Yes, we are so far good something like over 160 savings and something like 25 million shares. But all that money, almost you will find like 19 million are in what? Are in loans are working. Get it? So the reason why we had to put this SACCO interest low was to have our own, because our dream was if we can be 200 people and we can be able to save 50,000 per month. If you save that and those 20 millions, and if you save those 20 millions for 10 months, those will be something like what? 20 times 10, almost 200 million. You get it? So it means that we can be able to go and invest this money either in a hostel, either in a school, either in a what estate, so that we can accumulate the interest. But what drives us there is when we are having customers who are coming up take the what? Then also another process that we currently we don't want non-members. Yes, we don't give money to non-members. We are giving it to members of the SACCO, and these members commit themselves. As they are entering, this is something that you need to understand in the documents. And among of the posts that someone to join the SACCO must bring a photocopy of the national ID. You also have a passport ID. The secret photo for national ID goes to the national ID that has the what, that has the requirement. Then a passport photo. You get it. Then you have application form which the person fills to join. You get it? Yes, the person fills the application form, puts the next of kin, and maybe the beneficiaries. Get that? Then, so when you are having these people, they are like that. So I told you that we are focusing on members. Then members sometimes becomes tough. Because at least you have someone savings which acts as a guarantee. For us, our policy says that 2 million, we will give you 2 times the money you are having with us. You are having shares of 1 million and savings. So you come, we will give you 2 million within 24 hours. They're okay. We will not continue with you. Above 2 million, you are having issues. We ask you for collateral security. The reason why is that because we are not a bank that we monitor your transactions. Maybe one thing I forgot to tell you that SACCOs are built on trust. Yes, this one I got it here. SACCOs are built on trust. You trust this person and you give the money hold some. Then the person brings it at the mercy of God. Yes, that is the reality. Because you are not a bank. You check a bank for it to monitor your salary. So that is where you need to be strong when you are moving any money that is going out. You should make sure that you close every risk that may arise. This thing of coming up, maybe now is the secretary is going for a wedding, he doesn't have money. You sit in the meeting and you are like, let us pay him out. That thing is not there. In the SACCO, let me tell you, and you need separate finances with relationships. Yes. Yes, you need separated finances with relationships. And emotions as well. And emotions. Because the person will wake up in the morning and is in the danger. Then you are like, because like now for us, like the name is Family Healing SACCO. You get up in the morning, the person's wife is in labor. They are like, we are in the need of money for operation. And the money is how much? It's 5 million. But we want all the policies like 5 policies or 10. You find the person is confined for it. Then you don't add anything. So long as there is only one policy that does not make this person qualified, then you are not going anywhere. You stop it there. Like now, our process says there's a process which we have to say that someone to take a loan must have been a member for 5 months. Must have saved consistently, show the interest in the SACCO, because otherwise we are having this here at the street. Person, we know you have money here. The person will come join 1 month, puts 2 million, like your process says, double the saving, double the money you are having. I need 4. You business.
He has made 4 million in 1 month.
He has made 2 million free in 1 month. So we monitor the consistency of this person. Then when we monitor it, then from there we are able to tell that this person deserves to take a what? Loan. Get it? Yes. Then so long as the any policy that this policy person doesn't qualify because of this policy, we don't process that. Then the person any other. Then that's why you need to come up with your policies, you print them out, you give them to the members, share with the members. Have a checklist. But for you to take a loan, This is A, B, C, D. Like the way you go in the bank. When you go in the bank, you are like, I need this loan, they bring their checkers, they put it here. We need your national ID, 1. We need 2 guarantors, 2. We need your monthly salary statement, 3. We need your employer's contract. Your contract with your employer. 3. So when you go at those things, so long as you are missing 1, the bank will not process them. And that is what protects it. Because by the time you go all these 3, you have a binding fact that know that Addison, we are giving him money. In case he fails, we can consult the courts of law and we are able to recover this money. Then I bring it to the point of documentation. Never shall you risk giving a person money when he or she has not signed all the documents.
Yes.
Let me tell you, can sit, we are free people. We are in church circle, must tell you this and confess. And some of these people, they are people who have been preachers and fire speaking kids. But things change. Things change.
Yes.
One of the risks I cannot take, even if you are in ginger, I will tell you, come in office. Because this circle, you are not bedridden, you have not been hit by accident. By a speeding car that you are bedridden in the hospital. These things of saying I'm in ginger, I've gotten an emergency. No, we will come down and tell you, my brother, come in the office, sign our documents. You get it? Yes, never shall you risk at any point. We've managed someone who has not paid the documents.
Yes.
Get it? Because at the end of it, you know, like when you're a team, you look at yourself. Chairperson, treasurer, secretary. I personally am the chairperson, but when I'm taking a risk that I come and I need a loan, the scrutiny that I pass through sometimes can be tough.
Yes.
Because there is a high risk that this person knows, because the risk is going to send the messages when the deposits are made, like I'm the principal. So there may be a risk that this person knows that maybe knows how much that is on account. And when I'm taking a loan, they have to verify every step. There's a committee that sits and approves where I am not. So try to do that even in the people. If it is the treasurer taking the money, let the chairperson and the vice chairperson and the secretary sit and verify her. And let her as if it is any other member, not as a treasurer.
Equal treatment.
Yes, equal treatment, not as a treasurer, because I'm vetting her, because it's the treasurer, we know her, she knows how much we have. No, it should be equal treatment. Where it is applicable. Then another thing is that all transactions must first go to the bank. Yes, those are financial matters.
Yes.
Even if we are here, if we risk like we are in a need of something and Addison pulls up money in the pocket and funds something, you should first get the money, transfer it to the bank, then when you transfer to the bank, then you make the business. What's the reason for this? For us, we pick statement, bank statement, on the monthly basis. And this helps us to track. Yes, I know that Rogers has a system that shows who has deposited and who has not. But I think it may be working. I don't know which capacity does it contain, whether it can go beyond, because like some of those systems have a capacity for 2 days, no more. But what the statement helps us track who deposited and on which date and at what time and how much. You get it? Then that is how it helps us. So every transaction at least let the money go in the bank. Then as the money goes in the bank, again you raise a withdrawal voucher, which should be a separate thing, or a withdrawal form. You know, Rogers likes a system initiation, but also when the auditors come, they want to audit the soft copy and the hard copies. You get it? Because the system you can juggle with it. You get it? Yes, I've been using such system at workplace. But there are some times when you are in the crisis, not even financial things, item things. Sometimes we give free things at workplace, but there's sometimes when you find like 10 items are missing. But because it is a system, you go in the system and you check and you know, and these things are in. But when it is a hard copy, when you cross, you countersign it. So you need to have a voucher book, whereby this voucher book will raise a voucher that we are going to do withdraw for this money, and the withdraw that we are doing, this money is going to do only state the purpose. The most important, because when you say we've withdrawn 200,000 for our general meeting, when this auditor comes, the next question the auditor will ask, where are the products of this general meeting? Where is the budget, the accountability for this general meeting? Because the other voucher acts as a requisition. So as Rogers generates in the system, this withdraw system generation, at least there should be a hard copy that comes up to support that we raise the voucher of how much. Then I don't know whether you have worked on the issue of the physical address.
Actually, physical address is something that we are having. We had an office here in one area, but it was closed. So right now, it's something that for you here, you have an office here at the church. And you see, as a young SACCO, expenses on rent and even administrator could actually deplete all our savings in a year. So I don't know how you can advise that. I think maybe we can find a way of getting somewhere you can cost share. Have that.
I don't have the personal situation. When they ask
We had an office. Yeah, we had an office by then.
Yes, because when they scrapped off, they had scrapped off the URI had scrapped off taxing the service. And kind of called me what you are. The center question that I wanted me to, and this document will be using that tax again. That's the new tax. So when these things happen and you find you don't have a one purpose, then we can look at supervise. So we need to look at it. Yes, I know that we are struggling, but also look at the consideration of the membership fee and the subscription fee. Because this money is the one that helps us back additional costs. If you say subscription fee is 20,000 and membership 20,000, every member who is going to join should be paid. And that is not her money, is for the what? Suppose you find like now currently, if I tell you that we are at 130, you find as the year begins, on our budget we are having something like 2.6 for operations. You get it? Because that's membership fee. It is cut from people's savings. There is no bargaining. So as the year begins,
Membership is annual.
yes, it's annual. Sorry, subscription is the one that is annual. Membership is paid once at the country. So what we do as the year is beginning, we sit on every account, we transfer 10,000 aside as what? So it runs our budget. So if our budget is going to take 7 million or what, then we will say that at least so far we already have subscription fee of how much? Of something like 2.6. Then we wait for these new members who will join. If we get 20 members joining or 30 and we know that that's 600, it is added. Then
Do you have fines? People who delay to save?
no, as a sample that should not be applicable. Maybe if you put it as a clause, was one of the reasons why we removed that savings surcharge. This was after registration. When we registered and we found that the bylaws, they don't consider that. Because the savings is individually. You get it? As a sample, if it becomes a sample. But if there are these groups, what So because we had put there 3,000, yes, it was fetching us money, a lot of money, but at the end of it all, we realized that it was negative motivation.
Okay.
Instead, the people didn't embrace it. So when we removed it, and people are coming up.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe Mr. Hudson, I know there's really a lot you can tell us. Mr. Ojuli, I suggest that if we have some questions from what he has asked, say, so that we can wrap up and we continue.
Then the something I wanted to give on the issue of loan. We usually have loan processing. Loan processing fee. Yes. This loan processing fee for us to be having it at 2%, but it helps us, does us wonders. Because sometimes we find like they have called you to come and sign the check. You are in Mukono, another person is in Payunga. So as we come, then the person pays the what? Loan processing fee. And this fee, we add it also, the loan processing fee, currently we are giving over 25 millions, 20 millions, 18. At least you find like you are having like 300 or loan processing fee. And because that is wonders, that is a miracle. Because even if we say we have reached like 50,000, or even if 30, it is okay. The rest of the money goes there, then we share it as the interest at the end of the year. Yes. Then last thing is on the interest for the end of the year. Everyone wants to see how much money and get it. That is why you have to give people first to reduce the expenses currently is what they call working under shutdown. We worked shutdown. We have introduced this series of facilitating ourselves of recently in this regime. What was the last AGM, last year AGM, where we brought a clause where we can be facilitated. But at first, we are running, maybe sometimes it could be tough, petty cash, use petty cash. Petty cash, you are traveling to print something at NASA or what, get a petty cash of 15, go on a border card. Yes, but at first we had worked under shutdown because what it recognizes the what? But what helped us most is meetings. Meeting after meeting. Executive, you meet, you make a phone call to the cooperators, you come again and meet, you evaluate where you are going, you go even in other circles and learn. You get it? Because like if you came with time and it's the chairperson and you have contacted me, you can even go in the system and look, this is what we are doing. Okay. Then last thing is the products that you are having. If you can say that we are giving, they call them products, say that we are giving school fees loan, some circles, they cater it to that. They say school fees loan, weekend loan.
Okay.
Yes.
It was done and happy.
Yes.
And happy.
You know that you are receiving your salary next 2 weeks.
Yeah, get you up. Is a birthday this weekend.
It's okay.
Home.
Then from there, then it's yes. Then where you need to get sponsored is on course. What to say? Because for us, we have people's land titles, we have people's start we have actually safe places where they can be kept. Because they can cause issues. Someone can come in and brought
take your land titles.
Things change. That's why I told you that circles are brought on trust. Because now you are giving someone 25 million. This the person has like 10 savings, 10 millions in the account, but he has this 15 millions which the person has not worked. You don't control this person is saving. How
maybe something small. Do you give monthly and annual loans? Do you give an annual loan by people pay per month? Duration, because actually for us we fear it give annual, thinking that
no,
the money come back.
What we are doing, we leave it open how much the person can pay per month. In fact, we don't have annual money. No, we leave it open only that today these days we have come up and said that for every loan before 1 million, should not be paid in 2 months, because you find like if someone is taking 2 million, 1 million and is paying 20,000, what is 2% of 2 million of 1 million? You need 20,000. Yes, it's paying 20,000. So we usually want to prolong it to make it like 4 months, so that the person at least can pay like 80,000. Then we are able to return something from it. Because when the person says I'm paying it in 2 months, the person pays 500, then 6 months pays interest of 10,000. How much the operational cost that we use to solve that?
Let me ask a question. So you said your interest is at 2%.
2% reducing.
Reducing, what does that mean?
It means that when you have taken 10 minutes, you pay 1.
In the first month,
yes.
I pay 1.
Yes, we will
The
charge
interest comes to 9.
9.
Okay. Is that 2% per annum or per month?
It's per month, but reducing.
On what?
Per month, but reducing.
Reducing meaning on the balance.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes, we cut it on the balance.
Because my first instinct was 2% per annum.
Oh, no, that's a lot.
Now, like, for example, we have a person who has got a loan of 600 and he has paid back 200.
Yes.
So there is 400.
So we
So
charge
the next month, we charge on the
percent of 400. Then like that,
until when it finishes.
but at the end of it all, you find people are running for a SACCO because they are like, oh, this SACCO is a saving. There's someone who came to my office and he had taken 15 million from the bank. And he had taken 17 and he paid something like 31. Yes. So this person came in the office, then he was like, I need 20. So we calculated. And the person realized that he was going to pay around 27.5. It was like, okay, then I don't need to live here. This person has both schemes and things. You know, they are just science teachers who have been blessed. The government promoted them, they are earning salary, and they have other schools where they are teaching. So you find like the person in the mass is able to gather like 4 million, and the person is still not married, not what?
No responsibility.
No responsibility. So the person is like now here. Every 1 year, I will be coming for you.
Like you.
And the person comes, you get it. Every 1 year will be coming for you. Comes, takes the loan, 20 million. It's like, no, this one, 1 year will be down, I'm going to pay 2.5. And the person, but he has already bought something, he has already achieved it.
Okay. Mr. Julie, we can
I think that's well. Then maybe my last question is before you go, how do you manage loan repayments? Do you find any challenges in
those who have not paid? Do you involve
getting back that money?
Yeah. One thing that we do, we ask you to have a guarantor. 2 guarantors. So, these people are taking much money. Even when you are taking the money, the application form has guarantors. And guarantors, you bring to us your friend. You get it. And we see on how much on the account that is the guarantor having. So we use those guarantors for this, but it is switch talk. We switch talk, we engage, the chairperson engages you, reminds you when you are applying.
Have you involved with the authorities at some point?
There is one that we are hunting, and there is one motorcycle that I'm hunting. But of course, I have already seen it, that this person was having that this engagement, which I looked at and looked at and put us 3 months. But the challenge is that when you engage him and you are like, here, should we sell your collateral security? Should we advertise it for sale? Then out of the syllabus. But of course, we usually call to discuss. Like when we are given loans that we have been locked down, we suffered. You just remember, all the loans we are starting, we are on that point. And we had an administrator who needed to be paid, the rent was demanding us. So we had to talk to people so that the people who are paying. But those people are there, and we have them which have been dragged. So that's why sometimes usually save there some savings. One savings on your account. Because when the money goes, what we usually fight for what we usually find that we want to achieve is the principle. The principle is the capital.
The capital that is
Yes. So when that one is retrieved back, then the interest will keep on struggling. When you pay there for us 150,000, like that. Only that sometimes what has been helping us in fight. With SACCO, my wife, like I have also brought like maybe as a family member. So at the end of it, you find that even when those people are tough like that, you go through all those people and they are able to talk and discuss and they pass on the point. But what we have, the challenge we have faced is drag the roads. And the road was supposed to be paid in 3 years and it has gone to 9 years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving us your time.
Yes. We need to meet again. We are here with Rogers. Yes, we have about a time, especially the executive. The executive, you must work hard. It is not, at least if all things fail, do the online. And you understand how you are doing. But this money here, you are having here on the shares, on the issue of shares. Make sure that you stand with and boost it. At this thing, community yourself, you say like for these 6 months, let's boost what?
The shares.
Shares. Yes, I just think I want to say that people say it's over 200,000 shares per person. Then you raise those shares, you are like 20 people, and you say that this is what we are doing, 20,000 shares. Okay. Thank you so much. I think we will meet you again in the share. Waiting.
Yeah.
Yes, Rogers, we have to do something.
All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Twin.
Rogers and
They have actually supported me already. Yeah, they have contributed something.
Okay. Sorry, yesterday I missed your meeting.
Okay.
Then we go to attend at the one.
All right. So, members, that is chairperson. I'm going to be, the next item on the agenda is the minutes, and that is, I'm the one who's responsible. I'm just going to quickly go through them for the sake of our friends who are online. The members who are physical here, we have already looked at them, and we have been looking at these items. So I'm going to quickly share about the minutes of last year's meeting, and then we shall be able to proceed to the chairman's report. So last year, we had a meeting here at St. Luke. It was on Friday, 16th August 2022, and this was the agenda. We had minutes of the prayer meeting, reading. We had a report, matters arising. We had an election with the working committee, and then an AOB. These were the members in attendance. 14 members attended physically, and we had over 70 others who followed online and also through YouTube and Zoom. And the first opening prayer or remarks were made by Mr. James at campus midday. The Secretary Rogers Mukalire gave the welcome remarks. Members were introduced, and minutes were read about the AGM which we had in Muntuyera. The minutes were read, and then after that, we had the next minute. We had a progress report which was read by the General Secretary, that is Rogers Mukalire. We highlighted the background of the SACCO, the achievements, and the way forward. We discussed a lot about where the SACCO came from, and members were registering online. We talked about the bank account which was opened and the FlexPay service. We had started a savings scheme. By then we had 1.3 million, and we had been having Zoom meetings. We had a WhatsApp group. We had done some research about SACCO management systems, benchmarked with some SACCOs like POESA. We had a discussion about the relationship between ITAU and the SACCO. And then we had our bylaws. We wanted to have the way forward. These are the things that we wanted to do, and these were things were given to the committee. We wanted to come up with committees, the working, vetting, and specific committees. Also, we wanted to hire staff experienced in SACCO operations, like loan recovery. We wanted to start a website for the SACCO. We wanted to adopt a SACCO management system. We wanted to continue the savings drive. We talked about initiatives like the High Innovator, Stanbic Bank, and other initiatives that members can participate in to get funding. We said we needed to file returns with KCCA and to register the SACCO with Microfinance Support Center, to get a certificate renewed at the ministry, to start projects for income generation, to submit grant proposals, all these ones, and also opening up branches which are more proximal to communities. These are some of the things we thought of in that meeting, and members reviewed one of the matters. We had a guest from FlexiPay who told us about their system, and also he told us, okay, guest from FlexiPay told us about their services from Stanbic Bank and what we can get from them if we continue working with them, and the interest we can get. And also, we had members raise an issue of members who are hesitant to save because they don't know what the money is going to do at the end of the day, whether they will get any interest. So members, so we had really a big discussion there. We had another guest from SACCO who told us about their solution. Then the next minute, we had a working committee which was elected. We had the chairperson, Mr. Julie Moses, Mpere Noble, the vice chairperson, Secretary Mkai Rogers, the treasurer, and then committee members, Emma George, Njala Charles, Moda Dennis, Kasozi Brian, and also Miro Apollo Martins. Then in the last minute closure, we discussed many things, and the member suggested that membership fee be increased 20,000. I think this was adopted, and also members who had paid only 10,000 to top up 10,000, so that we have at least 20,000. Then we wanted to create promotional materials to circulate like in schools and for prospective members. Members said we should not hurry to give loans until when we have the policies in place. It was resolved to reduce the shareholdings up to 20% or 30% of shares, draw a line between ITAU and the SACCO so that each was registered independently. And then Biwoye raised a point of gender balance on the committee. And the chairperson explained that was a limitation of people who had never paid membership. So those who were available and eligible are the ones who were voted. So the meeting, well, that was the meeting in the last AGM. And this time I want to invite the chairperson to give his brief report on what we have managed to do in this year, which has ended. Mr. Okay, so I've shared your report to on the screen. The other one, I've shared it.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Follow it.
Oh, you can follow as you.
All right. So thank you very much, Regis, and everyone else who has joined in this meeting. For the members that are online, you're most welcome. We are happy that at least you've made an effort to come through, even if circumstances didn't make it possible for you to join in physically. I'm going to be very quick and brief as my report is already shared here, so I hope the members will be able to follow in as I just go through. So as we gather for this annual general meeting, I'm honored and humbled to share with you the strides or the steps that so far we have been able to make together over the past years, as well as the outline or to outline our path forward amidst the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Remember, in as much as we set goals for this year and to some extent we've been able to meet some, we still have a long way to go. And therefore today, we come here to share what so far we have achieved as a group and also make plans for our future growth, because as we all know, our biggest aim should be on growing this SACCO to the very, very greatest limits possible. Now we have some milestones to celebrate, and these include strategic guidance, where we had a privilege of meeting with a cooperative officer from KCCA. We invited a gentleman who gave us guidance on how to run the SACCO in a valuable way, such that whatever we are planning to achieve is achievable. So we got that training. We were at the former ITAU offices. That's where we met the gentleman, and he was able to take us through. So we also discussed the renewal of the certificate for our SACCO, but I think we were advised to first embark on pushing the SACCO to quite a remarkable point before we embark on renewing the certificate, which we have tried to this far. Then we also got to start up with a savings scheme, and right now I'm glad to report that our savings have not just met, but we have exceeded the target that we made when we met last year. Last year we resolved that by the end of this financial year, we would at least make it to 5 million as our target. And I'm glad to report that right now, as we meet today, we have exceeded that limit. That shows that members are committed to pushing this SACCO to the next level. Then we have also initiated the credit services with the establishment of the loans. We have started giving out loans, even though we are still limited on how much we can give, but at least we can rejoice that we have started small and we expect to grow. So we have commenced providing credit services, fulfilling our mission to support each other's economic advancement. And so for this matter, I would invite everyone, or each one of us, to get on board and grow our SACCO. One of the greatest products that can help in growing our SACCO is when we take the loans, because if we keep the money in the treasury when it's not being given out in loans, then we shall not have any sources of income. But with this product, we are assured that when members get on board, then definitely we are going to be able to take strides. Digital transformation is another milestone. Our digital footprint has expanded with the launch of our website. Today we are launching a website in this AGM, and as well as our online system. Thanks to Rogers that has worked tirelessly to provide us with this technology. Right now, the SACCO has not been in a good position, a good financial position to procure one, but with the help of Rogers, we've been able to acquire one that we are going to launch today. And maybe, who knows, in the future, we may give him a vote of thanks for his efforts. Yeah, so then another milestone to make, or another milestone to celebrate today is that we have instituted a framework. Our governance structure has been fortified through regular committees and member meetings, ensuring participatory decision-making and transparency. One being like the one we are having right now. We are already having a meeting, and several times we have invited members to join in. And I will still encourage members to join in, to always be part of these meetings. Your contribution is highly valuable and needed. The more you contribute, is the more we get guidance. Some of you have been in various circles, and perhaps you have experience in management of the circle. So we need you on board. Join us, and we run this noble agenda to the very, very great heights. Then we also have our SACCO identity. And we have crafted and now proudly stand by our SACCO motto, financial empowerment through ICT. Our core values of integrity, cooperation, and transparency, along with our vision to become the leading digital-driven SACCO that offers conveniently financial services nationally, propelling members towards economic prosperity. And our mission is to deliver savings and credit solutions and financial literacy programs, promoting sustainable wealth creation and collaborative growth among our community of ICT practitioners, educators, and well-wishers. Members, I want to bring this to your notice, that this SACCO was created for ICT teachers. We are not simply a savings group, but we are a group that is aiming at developing each other and growing our financial muscles. We can only do this if we come together. So we need, and we're encouraging every ICT member to come on board, to see to it that we grow together. It's very hard to grow as an individual, but if we collaborate through efforts like this one here, we can grow and become stronger together financially. Then the branding initiatives that we've so far taken, we have to enhance our visibility and brand recognition. We have produced branded t-shirts with our SACCO logo, which not only foster a sense of unity, but also serve as a tool for promotion. So even today we shall be taking some of the SACCO t-shirts to showcase, to speak to the community and to try to brand ourselves out there in the community. We encourage each member to take a t-shirt at a very, very good price. This will help us to brand ourselves and to advertise ourselves. As we shall be sharing later and taking group photos, you'll be seeing us in the branded ITAM SACCO t-shirts. So we encourage each one to take a t-shirt and grow our SACCO's visibility. Then we have also acquired a SACCO stamp. So all our official documents will now bear our stamp for the ITAM SACCO. Now, those are some of the achievements that we've so far had. In as much as we have acquired or we have achieved that, we still haven't reached where we ought to be, and we're still making strides and plans, amongst which are the following. One, we need a SACCO office. Our physical presence is one of the requirements that guarantees us SACCO rights. So initially we were sharing or we were using the ITAU SACCO, but when it was closed down, we started working online. So our SACCO right now does not have physical presence, and we are planning that at least we come up with a physical address where all the SACCO activities will be run. So this will be very vital for us to serve our members and manage our operations effectively. Another strategic plan that we have is on income generation. Launching an income generation project is high on our agenda, which will be instrumental in providing us with additional dividends and bolstering our financial positions. Members, a SACCO can only generate income if we save and buy shares. So we are encouraging each one of us to save voluntarily and buy shares from the SACCO. And this is how the SACCO will be able to generate income. Because at the end of the day, each one of us needs to take something home in terms of dividends. So for us to be able to share, we must, first of all, grow the SACCO. So we're encouraging people to join and we grow this SACCO together through the saving. So let us save and grow our SACCO. Okay, so that document is having issues. I'll continue. Another one is compliance and permanent registration. We are dedicated to completing our audited accounts and fulfilling the requirements for permanent SACCO registration. We haven't actually registered permanently. We haven't acquired permanent registration, but it's one thing presence, how are we going to advertise ourselves, and how are we going to create, to improve on the numbers. Currently, our numbers are still small and we are having prospects. We are hoping that we can improve these numbers and grow our presence. And so, yes, we need to find ways of marketing ourselves. And some of the plans that we have in place are one, reach and attract more members. We will invest in graphics, flyers, and we are also going to actively promote our SACCO on social media platforms. We have one rich platform that is the ITAU platform. We are going to use it as a platform or as a market to create presence amongst the members and improve on our SACCO membership. Now, we also have challenges that we feel are still on our way and along our way that we need to work together to see that we overcome. One is the members' participation. Most of our members are so quiet, and it has been almost one individual that has been actively sharing and participating in the SACCO activities. But we are asking that let everyone be active. Together we can grow big. If we leave one person to push the SACCO agendas, then it will be difficult for us to take other strides that we expect to take. Then two, loan security. I think this is also still a challenge. Just like any other SACCO, like any other financial institution, loans are a problem more so when it comes to recovery, but we are exploring mechanisms. We are exploring ways that can help us to recover the loans without driving our members to the extreme end, as well as securing the SACCO assets. So we shall find ways of keeping it professional in all this. As I conclude this, the journey we are on is one of both collective challenges and achievements. It is the strength of our unity and the clarity of our shared vision that will carry us forward. I extend my deepest gratitude to each one of you for your dedication and support. Let us continue to work together to realize the potential of our SACCO for the betterment of all our members. Thank you for entrusting us with this noble cause, and we leverage ICT to aid financial empowerment for us all. Thank you, members, for listening. My name is Julie Moses, the chairperson of the SACCO.
Say something small about it.
So as we proceed with our agenda, we are going to invite the treasurer to give her report as far as the financial year 2022 is concerned. Welcome, Madam.
We never made the report. I'm zoomed out. Just stop the report.
Everyone, and thank you for joining in and sparing time for this activity. I'm going to be brief, like she's been sharing. We started when we were only 42 members, and so far, as we come to the end of 2023, we are 17 members who are active, and members have really tried to save monthly, and we encourage each and every other person to save something with a SACCO. Like you can see from the screen shared, all the transactions have been captured, and for members who are present physically, they have been able to have copies of this, what has been shared. And as you can see, at the start of this very year, a number of people had promised to save monthly, and we had some targets. And I can proudly say that members have tried to do it, and so far so good. And we hope by next year, everything is going to be okay. For this year that is coming to an end, we have made 2 transactions, and this was loans, and one member fully paid up the loan, and the other one is about to clear since he's been a member with us and has been saving. So there are no worries of how the money will be recovered. So thank you so much. Have a blessed evening.
Okay. Okay,
Right.
members, I think the other item we are going to rush them.
So, thank you so much, the treasurer, for your report. I think, agenda number 5 was, reactions. To the chairperson to the communications that have been made. So I'm going to invite members, if there is anyone with a reaction, to react to this, and before we proceed. Any reactions?
Mr. Kasozi, you are online. You have a reaction. I saw you were trying to talk. Mr. Kasozi, Mr. Lugwana. Okay. You don't have a reaction now? Okay. So members, I think I suggest that we shall continue. We are going to share these reports in our WhatsApp group. Because this session is actually Mr. Kasozi says the network is not stable. Since this session is just like an overview of what we've been having, we have done our part as who have come here. So we shall continue sharing. Mr. Kasozi says he's going to type. When you type, we shall be able to share what you are saying. And Mr. Lugwana, also, thank you for joining in. Yeah, so Chairman, I think in the interest of time, we can continue the next agenda item as we give an overview of what we're discussing.
Next on the agenda, we have consideration of the SACCO policies. Mr. Lugwana's hand is up.
Mr. Lugwana's hand is up. Mr. Lugwana, able to unmute?
Thank you very much. Actually, I wanted to come and meet with you there, but I was unable. However, I have been able to join online. I just wanted to pass on a vote of thanks for the members present who have made to come there, and the executive. I also appreciate the services so far I have benefited from the SACCO, like the loan which I got, and I have repaid part of the money, and I pledge to clear the balance. Thank you very much for the meeting and for the organization. God bless you.
Okay, thank you. You can thank him again, but
What is saying?
yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. Agwana, I've got your message. He said that he was unable to come, and he wants to thank the members who are pushing the SACCO, and also for his loan. He pledges to complete what he managed to do. He has paid something and he pledges to complete. Mr. Agwana, a message has been received, and we shall capture this in the minutes. And Mr. Kasozi, if you have any feedback, you will share. And also, this discussion is going to continue even in our platform. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much to the members that have reacted. Our next on agenda is consideration of SACCO policies. So just could you please share?
Yeah, maybe you'll just give a quick overview of what we discussed, some of them and others.
So we have the SACCO policies. I think a document is going to be shared to everyone to run through, and we are going to make amendments as far. We had actual discussion Are they hearing me?
Yeah,
We had a discussion before the meeting commenced. We had a quick run through the policies. Mostly, we looked at the SACCO membership policy. We looked at the shares policy, the savings policy, the loan policy, and then the loan recovery policy. So those are the five policies that we had run through. And we hope that whatever we are going to share with members, they will have their input before these policies are uploaded to our system. So quickly, we may not be able to go through the whole document as it is because of time, but for the members who are here on time, we try to run through and we are going to make amendments as we have discussed. And if there is any contribution from any member, this document is going to be shared for your input before final consideration is taken. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Our colleagues, this document is being shared, and we shall continue, and then we'll have this on record because we need these policies to help us get organized. So, Mr. Chairman, what's the next item on the agenda? The next item
next up on the agenda, we have consideration of the new SACCO system.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly also, because of time, I'm going to do a quick demo of the system. But then after this, we shall do a tutorial to show what we have. So colleagues who are here and those who are online, please, I invite you to look at this, what we are having on our system. Okay, so like we said, we want to have a platform that can easily help us to know what is happening with our accounts and also to be able to follow through. Because right now we have been using a manual Excel sheet, but now we want to have a system that can help us. So when you go to our website, itamsacco.org, I request all members who online, and even you can even use your phone. You go to itamsacco.org. You'll find information about the SACCO. Some of this information we are continuously updating it about the SACCO, and you'll even find our products and services, the policies, everything will be uploaded here in the downloading section, the bylaws, the Cooperative Act, anything that you need about the SACCO is there. But then after that, there is a login. Now this login is where you click to join the SACCO. You go to where there is login. Yes, Mr. Casso, your message will be checked later. So with this login page, you will be able to okay. So with this login page, you will be able to go to a place like this. So the first thing that you are going to do, you are going to click on register. So I'm going to ask one of my colleagues here. Okay, you will click on register. I'm not going to register because of time, but you click on register. You will fill in here your details. You put your first name, other name. You choose whether you're a member, you're a committee member, you are a staff. You choose which kind of person you are. You choose your date of birth. And also you select your district from the drop-down list. And then you choose here a security question, and then you submit your details. So when you do that, you'll do a normal registration. Then you'll be able to go to login. I'm a bit fast, but I'm going to create a tutorial, a detailed tutorial, which you are going to follow. And I know all of us members will be able to follow. So when you do this, you come and register, you log in. Now for me, as a committee member, I see a different interface. For you, when you log in, you are going to see this page called My Account. Okay, this page called My Account. You'll be able to find your information that has been captured about you. Yeah, but before I go and I see that, so as an administrator on my end, because we are looking at the system which is going to help us, I can be able to go and I see many things in this interface. Now, one, I will see the users. Now, I've just registered. Now, this is a new system, so no one else is registered. So we want everyone to register. So when you register, you'll have a status here, which is pending, okay? So as administrators, we shall be able to look at this and we see, okay, we look at your details and we can activate your account. So I can click on edit profile on my end, and I can be able to activate. It is somewhere where there is status here, I can be active. So when you register, you will not become active immediately. You need to be, someone will have to activate your account, okay? So after you have been activated now, whenever you send money to the bank account, there is somewhere on the website where there is how to save. To save money, you'll do normally the way you have been doing. You'll be sending money using FlexiPay. Now, when you send this money, we get notification. So with this notification, we can be able to come and, so for example, I'm doing this as a demo. I select your account. This is Rogers Mukalere. I put the amount you have deposited. Maybe you have deposited the 50,000. Okay. Then I select the date the transaction has taken place. And then I say this was savings, okay? Savings for October. Now this thing is responsive. You can even do it on phone as for. So the amount deposited is validation. So I submit your savings. Then also I can also capture your shares in case your transaction was a share. We can capture that, okay, you put 40,000. When it was this, it was on 15th, and this is for shares. Now this system is going to be helping us to generate reports, which we have been very difficult with the manual system. So you will have those two transactions captured. So now, when you as a member, when you log in, you'll be able to, you'll see your account side. You'll see your statement. It will show your savings and your shares on your account. And you can actually edit your profile. If you want to put your photo, you can change your photo and put in a photo from your computer. For example, I can choose this. This is something that you can do, you as a member, and you will have your photo on your profile. And other members will not see your profile. It is you who will see your profile, and maybe the admins, okay? So you can apply for a loan through the system. You'll automatically be selected here. You choose a loan type from our, maybe you want an emergency loan, you select a guarantor. So far, I'm seeing Happy Immaculate and Julie have registered. You have just registered now. So I can select Happy Immaculate and I can select Julie as my guarantors. And I can say, okay, I want 200,000. Now, there is a loan application form that you can fill in. We have generated some loan application form. So you download this form, you fill it in. After that, you can upload it here. Because for it, it has other fields, your signature. Like they have guided us earlier, we need to be when we are. So I can select, let me just select my form here. Let me say I've filled in this form. You need to take trouble because we are digital SACCO. You may not have to come here. Then you can fill in your information here that, okay, please help. This is an emergency loan. I have my wife is in labor and I will pay back this according to the policy, please check. So you can fill in some information there and then you submit application. So when you do that, it even asks you how many months you will pay. You say within 2 months and then you submit. So when you submit this, the admins are going to receive your application online through our platform. We shall see here where there are member loan applications. We shall see it is an emergency loan. You can download your form. We can look through and you see whether you qualify and look at our policy. If we qualify, we can be able to approve it. If we approve it, it will become an approved loan, or we can reject it. And when we approve, that means it is going to be processed, and this will be after you have paid the loan application fee. This system is still under development. We are adding on many other features. It has backups. It has reports. Right now, you can see, I'm seeing Benedict Lugwan has registered. So within a short time, you can see me as an admin, I can export. It has manually, we have been doing an Excel thing, but now for it, it is web-based even. I know most of you are using your phones, but then I can export your details to Excel, okay? Even in the savings and other records. So it is going to, next time we come for an AGM and as admin, we can be able to see. Now, for members who have just registered, for example, Happy Immaculate, all your accounts are pending and your committee members. Now, I'm going to come here, click on Mr. Wejuli, here. So the people who are going to have access are with their access levels. So Mr. Wejuli, you can have your account activated. And also I can promote you to admin. When I promote you to admin, means now you have access to access the admin functionalities. Yeah, then you can put your photo yourself, and you can also now be able to capture your savings. So what we are going to do, we are going to request members to apply through this system. We capture your savings so that when you log in, whenever you make any money, any transaction, we shall see here a dashboard showing all the loans, how many loans are ongoing, how many savings in total for the SACCO and other things. This system, we are going to continue collaborating and we'll add more features on it so that at the end of the day, we can actually have this even in a better way and something that we can be able to have on our website, built in PHP. So because of time, I'm going to end here. We shall have the tutorial and we'll get time to go through it. And we'll continue improving it so that they can be able to help us in transparency, so that members can see their accounts, they can apply for loans. It can also send you emails, notifications, and everything that we shall need in our system. Mr. Wejuli, I want to thank you for that. That was a quick run through the system that is here.
Okay, thank you very much, Rogers. And members, I want to inform you that whatever you've seen, whatever has been showed to us, they are efforts of Mukalele Rogers and another lady here with us who put in a lot of energy to have this system given to us the way it is. We know that with time, we shall keep improving as our needs keep growing. But for now, we are so thankful to Rogers and the team, Ms. Primrose for the efforts. Thank you very much. And we hope that the future can be bright for us and we come to remember you one day. Any other business? A resolution, sorry, is our next on agenda.
Yes, maybe Madam actually to tell us some of the resolutions we discussed in some of the key areas that we were discussing earlier. One of the things that the key resolutions was the issue of the annual savings and having, Madam actually can talk about that. From the resolution that we are having. So members, we were discussing several things earlier and we shall continue.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
That when it comes to resolutions that we made, we discussed a lot more also about the policies that I briefed you about. We made lots of resolutions and because of time, it's already 5. I'm suggesting that we allow members, we can highlight like 2, 1. We talked about, we agreed on the minimum monthly contribution. Sorry, members requirement. Minimum requirement for a member, that is 20,000 for a share and 30,000 as a saving for the start. Then we also said members, 20,000 saving, 20,000 share, and then 10,000 as what was it? Membership is 20, a share of 20, and then a minimum balance on your account of 10,000. That's that amounting to 50,000. We also agreed that special requests for saving, withdraw, and for savings withdraw to be processed after submitting a premature withdrawal application form and paying, one will be charged 50,000. That is if you're going to make any premature withdrawals of all your savings. Then we also resolved that shares won't be withdrawn, but rather transferable. And one of the ways within which one can transfer their shares is by getting a member who is ready to buy them off. That is in case one wishes to dissolve their membership with the SACCO. You can choose, you can get one person to buy off your shares, or the SACCO can buy off the shares at 60%. Then we also resolved that the loan application fee will be at 32,000, where 2,000 will handle logistics, and then 30,000 will be transport for the officials that will be in charge of processing the loan. Then another very important resolution we made was on the loans. We agree that we are going to have loans in 3 months, or a 3-month loan, a 6-month loan, and then emergency loans. And we have also set interest rates, as everything will be displayed to you in the policies. Then we also said, when it comes to loan recovery, we have also set a policy of a charge of 2% that will be topped up to the monthly reimbursement that everyone will be required to pay. Let's say if you are required to pay in the month of July or November, you're supposed to pay back 200,000 as a loan payment fee, and then you are given up to 1 week into the date. So if you fail to comply, a surcharge of 2% on the amount you're supposed to pay within that month is added to your loan payment for that particular month. And we have several other policies that we have reviewed, and some are still under review. So this document will be checked through properly to establish everything within the set guidelines, and we shall share it with members.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe what we have discovered, we are not limiting people on what type of loans one is supposed to request for. We are looking at 3 categories: the emergency loans, the development loans, and micro.
Yes, micro business.
The micro business. Why are we saying this? We want to reach out to different categories of people as we see our SACCO grow bigger and bigger.
Next item. Next item.
Thank you very much, members. Unless there is anyone with a question online, any reaction to that effect?
Yeah, in the chat, let me see what Mr. Kakuza said. Mr. Kakuza is saying that the loan security, we can look into having someone's contact and financial statement as security. So we can ask someone to bring his bank statement, and also their HR or HM as the first guarantor, because they usually know contacts. So that is something that we can be able to look at. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Kazuzi, we have captured what you have said on using how we can use other, but now this maybe they can sign on the if these are teachers.
They can,
But we can
our loan policies.
Mm.
We are saying the guarantors are members of the SACCO.
Mm.
So maybe what we can do to involve the HR and let's say the employers is them to give us simply a written document to show that the contract is still running with that particular organization or institution, such that in case of any failure to recover our money, we can liaise with employers to see how we can recover it.
Okay. Yeah, I think members, we are now in AOB. One of the things that the t-shirts are here, and I think they are going to be at only the production cost. The supplier has given us at 25, so we're going to say at 30, so that we have some small But the main advantage is for us to brand, to do some branding, and also, so the t-shirts are here, so please feel free to get a t-shirt and then put on. You can be able to call us, and ideally, I think the executive members would all get, and even other members. This is something we have started, and yeah, this is what I can say for now. So, Mr. Wijuli, that's what I had in AOB. I think we can be able to.
Okay, any other, I need another LB is that our secretary, our general secretary is having a wedding on the 2nd of December. It's going to happen in this very place where we are right now. I implore each one of us to be a part of the preparations, to contribute financially, morally, psychologically, and even in prayers. Let's stand with him. And as a SACCO, I thought it would be wise for us to come together and have a flower for him as members make individual contributions. So we are going to discuss this and find a way forward. Otherwise, please, let's support him. The online meetings are always on every Wednesday, and the physical meetings one was held last Friday, this previous Friday, and another is going to be on the 17th of this very month. The venue is Akamwesi. So members, please come join us in the meeting as we help our brother to legalize the nights.
Yes, give us
and as we finish up the meeting today, I'm requesting our dear Mugole to come and give us a closing prayer. So you're going to give us a closing prayer. You're not yet Mrs. You are just Miss Nora.
Okay, let us humble ourselves and pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this great day. We thank you that you have all gathered here. We thank you for the wisdom you have all got. We thank you for the attitude that you have all got. We thank you that you made us move safely and you have reached here. We thank you for everything that you made us understand. We thank you for everything which you have put in plan. I pray that we implement it as they are, was prayed in Jesus' name.
Amen. Okay. Thank you, members. This was a wrap. Members, next time, please come physically. Next year, we pray we are going to have, actually, the proposal is to have the AGM in December. The members can come and can have some of their money, those who want to withdraw, and also we can save more and buy more shares, and others can take. So next year, please, our target is, I think, we should exceed 20 million. Yeah, we should exceed 20 million, and then we come here. Okay, may God bless you. Let us all do something. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, members, for coming. I have a lesson.